This is the benefit auction that helps to fuel the work of Armed Women of America. We own Pot of Gold Auctions, and we are hosting this auction for you guys. It's such an amazing collaboration, and I can't thank you enough. And I'm going to dive right over to Jan and ask, Armed Women of America is an amazing women's firearms training organization. But what makes AWA unique?
Well, Cheryl, thank you and Danny for having us on. And for hosting our auction, we are just so very grateful. Uh, Armed Women of America, who many may know in our former name as the Well Armed Women Shooting Chapters or TWA Shooting Chapters Incorporated, which we still are. We are a nonprofit. We started in 2013 under the umbrella of the Well Armed Women LLC, and then in 2014 became the nonprofit 501c3 TWA Shooting Chapters Incorporated. And because of continued confusion, we rebranded to Armed Women of America in 2021. And so there's continued education about that. We have been around for a few years, and we have been doing the same thing for all of those years, which is empowering women to be their own self-protectors, creating freedom, peace of mind, and confidence in themselves. It is truly our passion. And when I say the real strength of the organization is our volunteer chapter leaders. Beth was a volunteer chapter leader for many years, and I continue to be a volunteer chapter leader. That's how I got my start in this organization. And just I don't like to, I say there are hearts on the ground, but that kind of sounds wrong because boots really go on the ground. But there are hearts in the communities across this nation. And truly, they are volunteers. They've stepped up because they saw a need. Some had no previous firearms experience, and it was their motivation to get involved. And they realized that there were other women in their communities who also needed to develop the skills to overcome fear, to gain confidence in themselves, to learn how to safely, responsibly handle a firearm. And then they get engaged. They may come in as a survivor of domestic violence or violent crime of other types. And they're terrified when they come in. They're terrified of the firearm, but through the heart, the generosity, the grit and determination, patience of our chapter leaders, they overcome the fear. And then you start seeing their shoulders go back, their heads come up, and they realize they have value and they have worth, and that is worth protecting. And that's our passion. That's truly our passion, is helping women that have no experience become confident self-protectors.